The All England Open, badminton's oldest tournament, has constantly delivered some of the sport's biggest moments. The 2020 edition witnessed the exit of world #1s and favourites Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong in the second round at the hands of the most unexpected opponents, Netherlands' Robin Tabeling and Selena Piek, 22-20, 21-17. For the Dutch duo, it instantly became a career highlight.
Before the match, I think we went into it very freely because we're playing the world's best pair. We had nothing to lose. We had never played them before. Of course, seen them play a lot. So I think we went in like, hey, let's go for it. We have nothing to lose. I don't think we expected us to win and to do that well, but somehow in the game we felt like, hey, we are into it. We can battle with him, and as soon as as fast as the match was going, I grew confidence and was thinking, hey, we actually can beat them. They had a momentum of coming back. I think we got a little bit nervous there, but we were very good in closing it down, and I think closing the first set was very, very good. I think I had some luck because I touched the net at some point. But hey, beating world best pair, I think you need the luck to be on your side as well. And that win gave us a lot of confidence. Unfortunately, it was the last tournament for a whole year. Yeah. So we didn't really could build up on that confidence. That's a pity, but what you're saying, we showed that we can beat world's best pair, and that's something yeah, we need to believe in for every match, I think.
Yeah, like Selena said, during the match we gained a lot of confidence, but when you get to match point, that's a different stage of excitement where it's so hard to not look at the score and feel like I'm on match point. And I remember actually it was, I think we screwed up like 2 or 3. Wang was serving, she was serving pretty well, and they were coming closer and closer, but
17-19.
It's so hard to not focus on the scoreline, but to focus on the game plan when you're playing so good at an amazing tournament against world's #1. But then when you finish it off, it's just disbelief. And I remember walking off, and we said to each other like, "This happened, right? Yeah, we did it. Okay, nice, you know, wow." And yeah, that's the main feeling coming up to me now.
The highs of victory quickly turned into the lows of defeat as Tabeling and Piek failed to capitalize on their winning momentum and lost in the very next round 21-16, 21-19 to Korean 6th seed Seo Seung-jae and Cha Yu-jung. Despite the loss, reaching the All England quarterfinals for the first time was a career milestone and an experience Tabeling and Piek hope to build on for future tournaments.
At the All England, I think because we beat the world best pair, everyone expected us to beat or to go through. But I think we played Seo and Chai, which is also a top 4 pair, I think. And you can also see them doing very well now, and we're still number 16 in the world. So for me, it was not like, oh, we just beat them, now we're going to beat them as well, because that's not how it works in sport. You can also see like your level can differ from day to day. One opponent can shoot you better than the other day. And I think actually we still played an okay match, but yeah, we were not able to get that win again, and which was of course very disappointing. But on the other hand, if you look at their previous results and at ours, it shouldn't have come as a big surprise. But I would have liked to do better. I mean, I was in the quarterfinal of the All England. The semi-finals definitely on my wish list. Yeah.
After the conclusion of the All England in March 2020, Tabeling and Piek went back home as restrictions set in across the globe with the COVID-19 pandemic surging. Little did they know then just how long it would take to get back on court competing again. Like most players, they first enjoyed the time off from a fairly grueling schedule, but as weeks turned into months of inaction, Tabeling and Piek just wanted to be back playing badminton. The world #16s only returned to the tour in October.
Yeah, during the All England already so much news came out, like lockdown here, measurements and some precautionary rules in every country, and the spectators were not so there were not so much spectators allowed in England, so we felt something big was coming up, and maybe not in the right way for us. But in the first few weeks, we just took some time off, as it was a crazy year with traveling and playing and training. And so I have to say that we were really calm in the first month. We found our way, we found our rhythm of practicing at home and doing stuff we didn't have time for in the previous year. But when the time and the months moved on, it became a little bit more frustrating, because the biggest thing you need is perspective, and there was none. And after that, you need motivation for training. And like I said before, you gain that out of matches, out of competing and going out there and play tournaments, win matches, get that positive feeling, you know. And I think that made it a lot more hard than just that All England to follow up. It was, of course, I would like to progress on that tournament with that confidence. But yeah, the biggest thing for me was I accepted it quite soon that it's going to be a long time. But after a while, it already felt like a long time, and we were 3-4 months up. So